So hello everyone, my name is Jemond Patterson, and let's see, right now, currently I'm actually a student studying massage therapy. However, before I got into massage therapy and into health and wellness, I was studying.
Closer to the microphone, please.
Hello? Okay. I was studying information technology back in throughout high school. So I did Cisco, A+ certifications, CCNA, and from information technology, I got into web development and found WordPress. After leaving college, because I didn't want to do information technology anymore, I still had the passion for making websites and stuff. So I realized a lot of business owners in my community wanted websites, but affordable. They didn't want something super expensive or something simple. And I spent about 2 years playing around with WordPress themes, plugins, buying stuff, downloading stuff, breaking stuff, to try and create nice websites for people. But around 2017 or so, I found out about this one extension called Thrive Themes. I don't know if anyone ever heard of that. And really what Thrive is, they've realized people have a problem with trying to put all these different plugins together. So they created one plugin that literally embodies all of that and makes it very user-friendly to make websites. So right now, what I do when I create websites for clients, I just pop in that one plugin, make their website, and it's complete. And it's so user-friendly that even when they have problems, they can actually use the theme, use the plugin themselves, and figure it out. So I'm just going to show overview of what Thrive themes look like, actually building a website. So this right here is my website, since I'm into health and wellness now, which was very good for me, so I didn't have to hire someone to make a website. I could just make it myself. And it's using Thrive themes. So Thrive has different products, and the main one that I use is called Thrive Architect, which is for landing pages. So one of the issues that when I was making websites is that people are saying websites are a waste of time. You need to have a landing page or a funnel page. And for me, ClickFunnels is nice, but still $100 a month is too much for me because of marketing fees and stuff like that. Other people like ClickFunnels, but they don't want to pay $100 a month. The other ones like lead pages and stuff, they're all cool, but when it comes to the fees and stuff, people are just like, nah, we're not doing that. So with Thrive Themes, I could get a WordPress website going and use the extension to create a little funnel layout page free of charge and have as much license as I want. So here's a little video of what it does. See here. Is there audio on this? No audio?
I didn't plug it in. I don't think so.
I thought it was HDMI. Thought it was HDMI. I thought it would have audio. It's cool. That's all right. So, let's see here. So, Thrive is really user-friendly in terms of you drag and drop. It connects to different email services like MailChimp. Others like MailChimp, I can't remember off the top of my head. And overall, it allows you to build a website very fast. I can build I build too much websites for fun now that I don't even use. And with everything in drag and drop, it makes it very user-friendly. So as you can see here, this is what makes Thrive different. It's showing a layout. Different type of themes.
Excuse me? Do you have an actual backend that we could see?
Yeah, I'm about to go into that. And it's very flexible. So, as I shared, this is the website that I use right now, JemondHealth.com. And what I'll do right now is actually create a page using Thrive. So, let's see. Add a new page. So there's a new WordPress update with 5 point something. I haven't played with that. Don't like it because I don't use it. So this will be Thrive Test, and as you can see right here, it's saying to launch Thrive Architect. So once the extension is plugged in, when you go to create a new page or a new post, right there the little bubble says to click it. When you click on it, it brings up the page, just like a WordPress editor, however with the Thrive extension. So on the left side here, these are where the elements are. So when I click add element, I have the option of adding a text, an image, columns, buttons, countdown, little credit card. Well, it doesn't take credit card, but shows like, you know, little images to say we accept credit card. A custom menu, dividers, icon, lead generation that connects to Word, like MailChimp. Also has some other things like, you know, add a list if people need testimonials, to add a video and call to action. So I'm gonna make it a little, let's see, I'll just play around and see what we can have.
Is this their own contact form, or is it somebody else?
Say that again?
Is this Thrive's contact forms? Is it?
Yeah, so even the contact form is from Thrive. So for example, if I say image, you need to insert an image, I'll do this one here. Insert an image, then for example now, I like to put a divider under the image. Text, just say anything. Add another divider. I like to put dividers between everything, so when people are actually on the website, it splits it up so it doesn't get confusing. Now, for example, you know, if for any reason like I'm making a landing page that needs a countdown, I just add a countdown to it. Divider. Let's say maybe for some website that people ask me, they want to, you know, show that they're accepting credit cards, and then they connect to like PayPal or something on a different payment gateway. So, you know, there you go, credit card. Pop it in right there. It allows you to edit it on the side. So on the left side are all the options that you can do. You know, you can make it bigger, you can smaller. It all, you know, really depends on what you want, but it's very easy to play around with.
You say credit card, does it connect to a payment processor?
No, you have to like have a link to that. I don't think they really want to get into doing
And
that.
they have suggested payment processors?
Well,
How do you know the link works?
well, you would have to like connect it to PayPal, or there's different payment processor like WordPress extensions that do that. But you know, usually PayPal gives you a little button you can just throw on your website, or for digital things, I have one called Easy Digital Download, since I do a lot of digital stuff, and it takes the payment and connects it straight to PayPal. A lot of things just go through PayPal to make it simple for people. There's other things like, you know, it connects like Facebook comments. These I've never played around with because, you know, like no one's really creating a page where like they're having people comment. But if you have Facebook comments, people's comments will come up on the website. The most powerful thing so far that I like is that I can add like, let's say, you know, the Google Maps. For example, I host have a business partner who like they have their locations or where their area is, so it makes it very easy to put maps on, because I think in the past you'd have to like go to Google, go find some embed code, embed it. It was just a whole annoying hassle just to, you know, put someone's visual map
So you
on
just
their
put the
website.
address, it drops it in.
Yeah, it just drops it right in. Finally, as you can see, there's other things like, you know, progress bars, which I've never really played around with, but as you go, you know, like maybe you have something where as you're going through the process, it shows you're going through it. And there's also, the main one is, I would say, the ability to easily add videos from YouTube and Vimeo. So, let's see, insert a video.
You also had a video from your library as well.
My library? Like, oh, you mean like your WordPress library? Oh yeah, I never really done that because it takes up a lot of I think like hard drive space and stuff like that, and then everything starts acting weird. So, you know, just throw the link in, and the video gets placed there immediately. And the main thing that I've been using, that I've used for a lot of other people, is the lead generation, because as a funnel page or as a landing page, it's all about capturing leads. So it's a little tricky on this side, but what you can do is edit the elements, right? Name, contact, but if it says connect to form services, you can see over here. And I was using Drip at one point. I don't use it anymore. I use MailChimp, and it connects to your Drip account. You take your API key, you throw it in there, and it shows all your different what's it called, different
Lists.
yeah, there we go, lists, and you select which one you want. So like if you have to make a landing page for something specific, like I have a bunch of different landing pages for various reasons, just for fun. But overall, when it comes to now clients, when they ask me to make a website, this is what I use because it gets straight to the point, it's simple, and usually there's times where some clients, what I didn't like is, I don't know if anybody does it here, no offense if y'all do, is when people would get someone to develop their website, the person develops their website in a way where the client is forced to have to find them or go back to them. So a lot of times I have clients come to me that they can't find the developer, doesn't like have all their logins or something like that, different reasons why they can't access the developer. So we always have to go back from scratch and delete their website and make a new one. With this, even after I've made the website, if they feel like, okay, I don't have the time, to find you, or it's something simple that I don't need to charge like $500 just to update like one thing, they can actually go in here and just a little common sense, and they can figure out what they need to add, take away without breaking anything.
Can you add additional plugins in addition to the ones that come with Thrive?
Oh yeah, you can.
No limit.
There's no limit, but with Thrive, I've only showed you guys the landing page plugin. They have one for building leads. They have one if you need to have a quiz, if you have to have a membership site. They have different ones, so I usually just use everything from Thrive to make it work properly, just in case you add a certain plugin in, things crash.
That quiz, like the survey?
Yeah.
How does it compare with other, in some ways what you've shown us is a page builder.
Mm-hmm.
How does it compare with other page builders like Elementor? Do you know?
Well, Elementor, which I'm using right now, Elementor has they have like their free stuff, and then you have to upgrade to get the good stuff. It's cool, but with this, like, you get licensed. So for example, I had bought like maybe forget the price, like for $147 I had like 10 licenses, and they have different packages where you can get one license for like one plugin, but they have a whole package where you can get all of these for one. So with that, I just basically do as much as I want without having to pay Elementor and then having to then add other things. Just keep it within the same company or yeah.
How much does this cost?
How much?
Roughly.
Let's see. Let's show price. Okay. Oh, there we go. So, a Thrive membership is what? There's $19 a month where you get all of Thrive, everything that's in it, to your heart's content. If you just want, 5 licenses, that's $97, and if you want a single license for like one type of plugin, that's $67. So I went with the 5 licenses for the landing page, because for me that was like a steal. So a client wants me to do a website for them, basically like wholesale retail. So I get to pay back for the license and do their website. But if I had a lot more clients, or if someone would that has clients on a regular basis, the $19 a month might be a steal because you get to do whatever you want.
So it's $97 a month?
No, 19. 19 a month, 97 for 5 licenses.
Per month?
No, not per month. So the licenses, when you plug in, when you add the extension, it asks you what's your license code, and once you put it on that WordPress theme, it's there forever, unless you delete the WordPress theme.
I'm
then-
missing something. What's the cost for the 5 license pack?
Say that again?
$97 per year?
No, one time.
One time?
Yeah, for the license. And then there's 67 just for one of those licenses. But at $19 a month, basically you get the license, but you can do whatever you want with all the extensions.
How big is this company?
I have no idea.
How many people?
Jemond doesn't work for Thrive.
No.
He just uses it.
Yeah.
What?
He doesn't work for the company. He just uses it and showing us how to use
I
it.
know, but I'm trying to get a feeling for how reliable the code is.
Well, they're very reliable because they're always updating their stuff. So like even this new what I just showed you that I made, it did not look like that a couple months ago. That's why you see them like hesitating, like, oh, I don't remember it looking like this. And I always get, there's always emails coming in about, new things, things to teach you how to use it, how to really get the value out of using these extensions. I think it's a pretty big company though.
So let me understand, for $97, but there's a bunch of plugins that you have to buy in addition.
So as it says here, $97 install Thrive Architect up to 5 websites. Include all features, includes 247 landing pages. So this Thrive Architect is that specific plugin. So that specific plugin, you get 5 licenses for it. There's a bunch of different licenses, like the quiz one, the lead capture one. If you do the $19 a month,
I
you
see.
get all of them. Yeah.
I see, okay.
Could you walk us through, like, as a user, how we would interact with your site? Because we did see it, right?
Oh,
We
okay.
see- Like, if I wanted to go and buy your service, right, just give me a demo, like, in
Oh, like
the
what-
incognito window.
what
I'd
my-
see that.
Like what this regular website look like?
Yeah, like, what would, so you're, like, how are you selling? Like, where is the payment processing? Like, you're selling courses on here?
No.
Oh, not yet, you're not doing any payments
No,
yet?
I'm just showing that I for like those who are into WordPress, that Thrive basically solves every single problem you can think of in terms of plugins. Because I've played around with different companies. I've downloaded plugins from different places, headers, banners, all that stuff. Thrive has it all, so I don't
Like,
have
are you
to.
planning on selling, I guess, are you gonna sell, like, bookings on here and stuff too?
Hmm.
Oh, okay, because I heard you said you did
I'm
a
th-
massage therapy school, so I didn't know if you're doing bookings or anything on there.
So I figure when I actually start my massage therapy practice, I'll figure out a way to play around. I'm gonna make my own website myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
But, yeah.
Is anyone big using it, like New York Times or Wall Street Journal or something like that?
Well, let's see on the website here.
Oh, I see, now, there we go.
Those sites probably don't use
No, they
page
integrate with
builders.
it. These are showing what they integrate with. These don't use it.
But Amazon's using it.
I believe it's all integrations.
It says it integrates with.
Oh,
Yeah, you'd have to do some more research on it. And I'm sure they have the information. But these here, what I was talking about in terms of integration. When you add them, you just click it and it just connects straight to these services. However, they figure out to code that. So it makes it very simple for me. When I use MailChimp, like different clients want different things. Sometimes someone realizes, okay, active campaign costs a little bit more than MailChimp, so I can just always jump around to whatever they want and meet their needs without having to troubleshoot for hours just to do one thing. Then they say they don't like it, and I have to
No, Salesforce doesn't.
Yeah, so there's unlimited things that you can do with it. I haven't really tapped into the true potential of it, because my motto is simple but effective website. So people just want something simple and effective. But for those of you that like to go crazy, I think I could make a transformer.
You showed us the building it. One of the things you talked about was, you can turn it over to a client,
Mhm.
and if they can't find you, they can probably either take care of it themselves or find another developer who just
Mhm.
pick up.
Mhm.
Could you show us what, I suspect it looks a lot, what you showed us building looks a lot like what the user
Same thing.
edits. Is it, is it a significant, essentially they would go to the back end of WordPress,
Yeah.
click on use Thrive for this existing page.
Mhm. So for
And
example,
modify it.
this particular website I have, where I have different landing pages for the health products that I use, right? When people go to the back end, right here, she says Thrive dashboard, license manager, Thrive dashboard. However, when someone, let's say they go to pages, and let's say they want to edit, edit a page that's already there, it already says edit with Thrive Architect. So like, the user just sees it automatically. They don't have to like, look for anything like, oh my gosh, where is it at? If they add a new page, it'll say the same thing, edit with Thrive Architect. So that way all my clients, when they want to do something themselves, they figure it out. I like to give them that luxury because sometimes they come for like one thing. I'm just like, I'll show you how to do it. Yeah. Any other questions?
So, pardon me, you use this for like lead generation tracking. How do you track
Okay.
how successful you're?
Let's see. I believe this is the one that has it. Let's see here. This creates, I go to there's one particular, I believe I have it on, let's see, Drive dashboard.
There you go, Thrive Leads.
See, so yeah, Thrive Leads, and so when you click the Thrive dashboard, any of the Thrive apps, they just like know however they code, they just know how to integrate under that one subheading. So if you buy one of the new extensions or so, it goes right here. So for Thrive Leads dashboard, it allows you to create different types of leads. Right now, I believe I think I'm using some of them, like this one here, subscribe for your daily health and spiritual tips. That's coming from Thrive Leads. So when people pop their name and information in, it tracks it. Let me go back. Right here. It tracks it here. Let's see here. Website subscribers. It shows the impression, the conversions. There's a lot of different things that you can really play around with in terms of Thrive Leads, where like it allows you to add things like, let's see, I think it's right here. You can add a light box, a ribbon, a screen filter, a scroll map, and a widget, and you can then tell, okay, when do you want them to pop up, like if you want it to pop up on desktop or cell phone. So especially when doing this, you want to have your cell phone handy to see how it works. It has, you really can edit how the light box looks from here, what you want it to say, if you want it to be a video, how the colors look. Just, you play around with your heart, to your heart's content, and it tracks everything right there.
Does it come with campaign templates?
Like default templates of what you can
No,
do?
campaign templates, say, go from lead generation to up the ladder of engagement, step by step.
Let's
I
see.
guess not, otherwise, no.
Campaign, when you say it again?
They call it a campaign. So you start off with on a ladder of engagement. So you start off with something simple.
Mhm.
If they pass that, it takes them to the next step, so on.
Oh, okay. So no, it doesn't do that. What since it's just the the extension that allows you to do this. But in terms of what you're saying, that's like something ClickFunnels does. So if you like, you take the time. What I've done, I just like made about 5 different pages and say, okay, first page, second page, third page. So for example, when someone goes to I don't know if I have it on this one here. When someone goes to this website and they click like they're interested in one of the products, what I would do, I'd put them through a process where like they click on, let's see here, click to get now. So this goes directly to the company website, but I would just make it go to the next page, and I would say, okay, fill out your information here, submit, and then it would go to my email. So with how this extension allows it to make it so easy just to create landing pages, you can just play around with it and make your own lead funnels, with WordPress. Takes a little bit more time, but still easier than $100 a month.
On support, you call them, someone gets on the phone.
Oh, so well, I've never had any problems. So I've never actually called support before. Yeah.
Do they have telephone support?
I'm not sure. Like I know they have support in terms of their website when you click to support. But the way things are just so smooth, I've really never had any issue to actually try and ask them for any help or so, because everything works perfectly fine. Yeah. Any other questions? No? Okay. Thank you very much.
Before you go away, run us through your plugin list. Tell us what you have that's kind of innovative.
Okay,
So what you
plugins.
got.
Let's see what I have. I don't know what I have. Most as you see, as I was showing, the most I have is asking it, for those spams that come through. Easy digital downloads for people who want to make purchases. Google Analytics. I connected that in the past and to track analytics with Google. Page Builder, I don't really use Page Builder. That's why these I don't use them because I use Drive. Yeah.
Does that work, limit logon attempts, use that?
Logon attempts.
Yep, you have, they call limit logon attempts, does that work?
It does work. I don't use it because the way I log into my WordPress is through going through GoDaddy to cPanel, just clicking the link. I never actually type in WordPress. I don't know my WordPress login. I just go through GoDaddy. But I know it works because there's a time where I tried and it's like, damn, yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.